Welcome to Guitar 101. I'm glad you're here. This course is perfect for those people who are just starting out on the guitar, or if you're coming back to the guitar over a long hiatus and you want to start fresh. This course is perfect for you. In this first lesson, we're going to be covering posture, tuning, and basic right and left hand technique. Let's get acquainted with the guitar. If you have the same vocabulary as I do, when I'm referring to something on the guitar, you're going to be able to know where to go and how to approach the playing. We've got the headstock, the tuners, strings, the lowest string, the highest string, the sixth string, the first string. This is one of those things that it takes a while for some people to get. They think that this is the lowest because it's lowest to the ground, but we're talking about lowest in pitch. The string names are E, A, D, G, B, and E. So your lowest string, your sixth string, is an E. Your fifth string is an A. Your fourth string is a D. Your third string is a G. And your second string is a B. And finally, your high E string is the first string. These are frets. When I talk about playing on a certain fret, I'm not talking about playing on the fret, meaning I'm not touching the metal. I'm playing behind the fret I'm referring to. So if I'm playing on the third fret, fifth string, I'm going to play here, in the middle, closer to the fret I'm referring to, not on the fret. I'm going to call this my strumming hand or my picking hand. I'm going to call this my fretting hand. Because I am right-handed and I play the guitar right-handed, my fretting hand is my left hand. That may or may not be different for you. It doesn't really matter. When you're tuning your guitar, the easiest and best way as a beginner is to use an electronic tuner. I recommend for an acoustic guitar having a headstock tuner. If your guitar has a pickup built in or you're using an electric guitar, I recommend a pedal tuner. There are also hundreds and hundreds of apps, mobile apps, that will tune your guitar for you as well. We'll be covering tuning by ear, but to get you started, grab a good electric tuner or an app, tune up. The last way that we're going to want to communicate throughout this course is with written materials. Now, you don't need to know a ton about reading tablature to be able to communicate with it. If you see a number written on a line, that number represents the fret. There are 6 lines, just like there are 6 strings. Your lowest string on the guitar is represented in tablature by the lowest line in the tablature. So if you see a number 3 written on the lowest line of the tablature, you're going to play the 3rd fret on your lowest string. If you see a 6 written on the 4th line up, this is where it gets a little confusing. If it's the 4th line up, it's actually the 3rd string, right? So if I'm playing on the 6th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4th string up on the tablature, that's my 3rd string, I'm playing right there. If you see a 0, it means that you're playing the string, but it is played open. You're not fretting any notes. And that's all you really need to know as far as tablature right now. Now, to set yourself up for practicing successfully, you want to check your posture. Now, regardless of whether you're using an electric or an acoustic, let's agree to start in a particular way. If you can, pick up a footstool or stack a couple books underneath your non-dominant leg. So if you are right-handed, for me, that's going to be my left leg, and I'm going to play and practice in what's traditionally known as the classical position. So a lot of people will do this. We're not going to do that. You can if you want, but I'm going to be teaching this posture because it feels better on my back. It transitions better to standing, and it helps align the body for longer periods of practicing and even shorter periods of practicing. So grab a footstool or some books, put the guitar on your non-dominant leg, and let's adopt this posture. Thanks for checking out this course. Grab your pick Grab your footstool, an armless chair, a tuner, and let's get started.